Hey everyone, welcome to day 15. So once again, you're going to get a double dose of me, but only because my peak periods with my business are Wednesday. Sorry, let me turn this down a little bit. My peak days with my business are a Wednesday through Saturday. So this week I got hit pretty hard to where by the time it was time for me to post, it was extremely late. I was exhausted, but it's all good. It's all good stuff. So you're gonna get a double dose of me today. So I'm gonna shoot this one for day 15, which would technically have been yesterday. We're shooting it this morning. You will have day 16 tonight. I promise, I swear. And as you know, Fridays, they are my really busy days as I do facial Fridays here in my suite. So I'm always super booked on Fridays. Anyhow, welcome to day 15. 15 days through, halfway through my 30-day journey. I love the consistency I've built and I've made it a habit. So I'm really proud of myself as far as that goes. Today, I would like to touch on spiritual healing within yourself. I've done a lot of that in the past year and a half, and so I just felt, hey, let's talk about it. So, all right, stay tuned. Let's kick off this day 15. Thanks for joining the Melanin Talk with Janae. Here we are, day 15, and today we're touching on spiritual healing, getting through that healing journey. I'm going to touch on a few things within that. One of my really good friends is shout out to Honey's Corner. Y'all check my girl out on Facebook. When I say she's motivated me to do so much, like she's got her own podcast and she's helped me a lot along my healing and my spiritual journey, and even as far as getting out there and starting my own channel and doing all that. Like, that's my girl. So it's a little mixture of how I came on this topic. I seen her make a post last week in reference to Kevin Gates and how, you know, a lot of people are being judgmental, saying, oh, he looked different, we missed the old Gates, this and that. And she was explaining basically that people don't understand what a healing and a spiritual journey is. Because, you know, people are talking about how unhealthy he is, which is ridiculous. That man, he was already fine before. But now you just see him, you see his glow. He put that work in. That's what you call a spiritual and healing journey. Look at him, look at how much he's grown. People don't want to take the time to put in what it takes, but that's healthy. I love to see that. So then it also, this topic was pushed on me as well, because within that same time that I seen that, I was reflecting on myself. Like, I've had a whole bunch of people been like, oh, you look so happy, you look so different. I don't know what it is about you. There's this glow. Is there a love in your life? First, regardless if there's a love in my life or not, it's all within. It's me first. It's nice to have someone who loves you and everything, but if you don't got it within, it means nothing. I don't live off someone else loving me and me not loving myself. It's about me loving me. Because regardless if anybody out there loves me or not, I got all the love here within me. So that's for starters. And if I was, it's none of your business anyway. But no, just kidding. The healing is my own. The happiness is my own. I'm glad that people have noticed it. But yeah, I was looking at my pictures too. And I'm just like, oh, you know, my weight is looking pretty healthy. I've had like a fluctuating weight. I also am guilty of drinking. I used to drink so much. I will say last year to this year. Now, last year to this year, so I'd say about a year and a half is kind of what triggered me to go into my spiritual awakening and everything. As I've said in previous videos, I've always had it in me. It It's just as I got into my teen and my adult years, I was fearful of a lot of stuff. It took kind of a traumatic experience for me to get back on that journey, but everything happens for a reason and everything happens in divine timing. So I did start to notice like changes in myself last year. I used to have people hitting me up last year like, man, you've changed, man, you look different. I mean, one of the biggest things I did cut, which I've had my oopses and I still celebrate once in a blue moon, but it's not a part of my everyday life anymore. The biggest thing was I slowed down on my drinking. When I say I would drink and drink, we would drink every day and not understand why we were even drinking. Well, we were drinking, it was like binge drinking out of stress, or you think it's gonna make life better. And I literally stopped cold turkey during my awakening and I was fine. So, on occasion I celebrate with my friends. I have some drinks here and there, but I try to keep it at a minimal a couple times a month versus how I was doing it every day. I knew that was the first step I had to take to get on this journey, because how can I really get into a journey when I'm not fully sober minded? Like, and then it gets dangerous in the spiritual world if you're sitting here and you're under the influence of something like alcohol. A lot of the time that can bring out some evil and other entities. You see a lot. There is no way I could sit here and read someone's tarot cards or have my strong intuition and I'm heavily under the influence. Like, it's just not going to work. So there's that. But basically, back on to yeah, my homegirl. She made that post, Honey's Corner, speaking on people doubting Kevin Gates. Yes, people, that's what healing looks like. It looks amazing. It's beautiful. It feels amazing. So to touch on that, as far as my healing, sorry y'all, I have this, I don't know why this seems like so loud today. I try to have a little background music so it's not like complete dead silence, but today my laptop, and I don't mess with the volume, my laptop just seems completely all over the place. So get that. Anyways, back to it. So for me, my spiritual healing and my healing journey, it has definitely helped me to manifest a. So yeah, it's definitely helped me to strengthen like my inner peace, like at a deep, deep level. Emotionally, it's helped me to release so much, and I have a better understanding of what's meant for you. It's already set in stone. It's going to be there for you. So as far as feeling emotions, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm still growing and learning every day. But as far as emotions, before I react and have sadness, anger, any of that, I've learned to gradually release them and release them with peace and with love. Yeah, I'm already an empath, so there are times when it's a little overwhelming, so I will cry to release, completely normal. But emotionally releasing some of those feelings, because man, harboring anger, it weighs you down so much. And then like the past episode I did as well, expecting yourself out of others, you come to terms with so much and you gain so much peace once you get it all in here and in here for yourself, and you gotta think logically. So as far as my emotions, they are definitely way more stable. I have a lot of control over that. So this is what my spiritual healing, what my spiritual journey looks like. It's not going to look the same for everybody. It doesn't. It's about what you notice in yourself. It's beautiful. And sometimes when you feel it and you really go through those motions on your own, that's when others will see it. But others aren't going to understand your personal journey. And that's fine, because it's not for them to understand. This is a you thing. I've learned so many ways to cope with stress. As I've stated before, like I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, all of that. I haven't touched my pills in maybe 6 months now, because I've learned to self-cope and self-heal. I've come one with, with the earth and with myself. I'll do a lot of grounding. It's freezing right now, obviously. It's still cold. So I'm a little sad because I can't ground as much, because that grounding gives me so much energy. Going outside and being one with nature is a great way, was a great way of helping me deal with stress. I just have a great sense of wholeness, and I guess it shows because I am getting all the compliments. And like I said, people are like, oh, you must have a love interest, this, that. No, the love interest is me. I'm the love interest, it's myself. So if you guys are digging, trying to find out what's going on, I already have my soulmate. So yeah, I already have my soulmate. I'm not looking for love at all. All the love I have is within, but my soulmate, he is out there. We're not on the same page right now, or he's floating. He's floating out there. Just had to let that be known, since everyone thinks it's just an amazing new man or something in my life. No, it's not that. It's me. It's all me. Thank you. So everyone's spiritual and healing journey is completely different, which I stated on. It's unique, and it's based on within. We all manifest differently. We all do things differently. We all make decisions differently. So my journey doesn't look like yours at all, and there's nothing wrong with that. My physical well-being, I guess that has to do with people telling me I even look better. My physical well-being has definitely improved. I was a person who I could never sleep. Like, I deemed it as, because I worked night shift, graveyard shift for so long, that my body was just adjusted to it. I would go nights where it's just like 4 hours of sleep and stuff. That has changed dramatically. Like, I can now do a 7 to 8 hour night, where there was times where I would catch like 2 hours of sleep, because my mind was constantly going. It was so much stress. It was so much of the unhealthy stuff that I just didn't need. So that's how I know. I go home and I am out of there. I'm truly at peace. I wake up, I feel great, I feel amazing. Like, that is the greatest feeling. But everyone's situation, it is an individual experience, and very unique. So yeah, basically that is just a little bit. I know I don't go into too much detail, but like I said, everyone's journey is different. So I can sit here and tell you about mine all day, but it's not going to help if we're on different paths in life. But I just want you to know that the next time you think about asking somebody or saying, hey, you look great, you're glowing, what's new in your life? Is it a new love interest? Think about, maybe it's just their self-love. Like, maybe it's all within. What they had inside the whole time is starting to show outside as they grow in their healing journey and their spiritual journey. So, have you experienced your journey yet? Do you think you're about to go through it? What are some things you have to say? Per usual, go ahead and hop in those comments down there. Like, share, subscribe. Per usual, thanks for joining me. Oh yeah, first of all, shout out to my student, because these lashes, they are not a filter. I'm so proud of my students. They actually had their first set of they had their first set of lash models last night. So this is exciting. This is first time doing lashes, and when I say they are all amazing, they went through like a lash boot camp thing. So yeah, that ain't a filter. That is my students' work, and I'm so proud of them. Anyhow, thanks again, guys, for joining. Like I said, you're gonna have that double dose today. I will upload part 16 tonight. Keep it going, keep sharing, guys. I am at now 70 followers as of today. I am so happy. Thank y'all for the support, and you have a wonderful day.